Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 15, where everyone is sleeping soundly through the night. Let's see if Stacy healed up overnight, which she did, so next we'll get Justin B in the medical cot. There you go. Alright, everybody, go ahead and get your rest. Now rise and shine. Yep, everybody's they're just gonna keep burrowing into these same two spots. That hatch walked over these and didn't burrow. That's interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, so we're purifying some air. We're getting our air pressure to help push the carbon dioxide down, which is good. Very good. We've got mealwood that needs to be harvested. Let's go ahead and get this harvested, everyone. So we can start making lice loaf till our sleet wheat harvest comes in. Please and thank you. Okay. Now this area is a big pile of work that needs to be taken care of. And I would like everybody to get over here and do this. We're going to help all this carbon dioxide just kind of settle into one area, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, eventually we'll knock all this out, but we've got to figure out how we're going to handle this geyser. And hopefully maybe find a natural gas. Is this another steam geyser? Oh my goodness! Another steam oh, it's the land of 1,000 geysers. Wow. Just wow. So we're generating power. Why is the pump not pumping? Because the wire isn't finished. Well, we need this wire to be done. Priority, please. Priority. Trench stench for wild rage. It happens to the best of us. The old trench stench. Wow, there's so much oxygen over here. I can't believe one little algae terrarium in an enclosed area just took care of business. Wow, look at that. Excellent yield off the wild sleet wheat. That's kind of cool. Oh! It's ready for harvest at a good yield. Oh my. That's exciting. All right, let's go ahead and up the priority here. Oh, wow, it's time for frost buns. I'm hoping we're going to get our food situation taken care of. Food has decayed, rotten meal lice. Really? Why do we have meal lice decaying? Should be getting processed in the lice loaf immediately. Down here? Huh. Interesting. Fair enough. Alright. Fair enough. I want to get down here into this area. This area looks really cool. And all this is yet to be done. Maybe we need more than 12 duplicants. Really? You guys are just going to make this a burden, aren't you? Shower first thing in the morning? Good idea. To get ready for... Yeah, see, that shower had to stop for a second, but it didn't back up because it had all that room. It might be overkill. Maybe. I don't know, everybody seems to use the shower in big clusters. Who else is hurt? I think you're good, Justin. I don't know why you got back onto the medical cot. Craig, you can be next. Justin, you're free to go. Take off. Let's go ahead and get these coal generators going. What is the work that everyone is doing? That is the question. See, we're going to use our water quick with those showers. We're going to need to tap these geysers at some point. It's okay, we just need to get ahead of the curve down here and set up this reservoir that we want. Boy, everybody's spending all their time in the showers. What is the shower consuming? Kilogram a second? Interesting. I'm not going to regret it. I think the showers were the right call. Fertilizer production will be next on the list, though. We're going to need that fertilizer production really quick. Now, I originally had planned on building the fertilizer production over here, but this seems really far out of the way, especially since we're growing stuff over here, and then our next grow room will likely be up in this area for the pinch of peppers, and then the bristleberries maybe here? Maybe up here? Maybe here? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. What is the... No, I can't look at it. Oh, we're getting all that sleet wheat now. Making frost buns, making lice loaf, taking care of food problems. Food non-problems, as it were. But everybody still seems really busy doing all this other stuff. What are you doing, like delivering algae and such? So nobody's going to work on this unless I give it all a priority 9. That's what it seems like. Well, I really want it to be done. But I think we'll let people just handle their normal day-to-day jobs right now. But this is all meal ice in here. It's repressurizing the room. It's a lot of sleet wheat. And it's technically refrigerated in here, you know, because it's so cold, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe all of the hatches will go over there. I'm about sick of messing with these hatches. I really am. Let's see what happens if we do this. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'd like to get to the priority button, please. Thank you. Goodness. Can we take care of this stuff, please? Why are you... No. These... Okay. That's part of the problem, is we have a bunch of stuff set to a higher priority than it should be. There you go. Build it up. There you go. That's good. What about this one? What about this one? Come on. Somebody build it. Somebody build it. Come on. High priority. Okay. All right. Let's consider what we have going on here. A lot of various priority 9s floating around. I just want somebody to build this square before a hatch burrows into it, please. There you go. There you go, Craig. No. No. What are you doing? Oh, you're delivering algae. I don't mind if they walk over there. That's fine. Oh, my goodness. Just somebody build it. Thank you. Or dig it up. That's great, too. Okay, wonderful. Now... this is going to have to end up being open. And eventually they should work their way up there and burrow down, I would hope. Maybe. Alright, back to auto with you. Wonderful. What? How did you do that? Inconceivable. Alright, open the door. What? That's insane. Alright, fine. Put it back to auto. We'll just forget about that hatch for now. That might be Otaku's barbecue. We'll have to get some pinch of pepper. Ugh. Alright, everybody's struggling to get all this done over here. So we've got these two geysers. This one will be the first one that we build around. This is going to take some careful planning. I've been avoiding it because I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. But it will need to get done. Surprised these hatches haven't gone up there, although part of the problem is all of this stuff laying on the floor. Let's sweep that up. Oh, there you go. There you go. You should burrow up there with your friends. Oh, could we be so lucky? Will you do the same? Okay, goodness. About done with all of that. High priority here. High priority. We can get rid of that door and that airlock. This is wonderful. All right, great. We've got all the hatches up there that we're going to care about now. Still got this polluted oxygen lingering around. There's just too many jobs and too much delivery going on. We have a lot of water here, but it is getting used up. This area is just not seeing any love. And another cycle gets by us. Okay, well now it's going to be time to get this situation taken care of over here. So I think it's going to be like this. So it'll be hop up 1, hop up 2, and then there you are. Should be wonderful. And then over here, what we'll do is we'll isolate you. Hold on, it's coming to me. There we go. Wonderful. Perfect. We'll have this whole area taken care of. It'll be our hatch feeding grounds. And we have all the coal we could ever want. In fact, it might be time for another coal generator, but I don't know. I'd like to get that natural gas online with the fertilizers. And then we're also going to have to get these geysers taken care of. That pump is going to have to be moved further down. So let's get one here. And we'll tie in the pipe like this. And the power will come in. Oop, no. Pretty sure we can cancel these two. And then deconstruct all of you. Perfect. Take it apart. And then get it fixed nice and fast. Come on. Priority 9. Thank you. Okay. All of this over here is still being a priority 7. Well, some of it's a 5. I think that's good. I don't want them to neglect the important jobs. I don't want to start handing out priority 9s. Not when there's frost buns to be made. Food is looking really good, though. I'm really happy with the food production. This is just a toxic rain right here. Nobody wants... No wonder this work isn't getting done. Everybody's like, are you kidding me? That place is horrible. It's just hot CO2 and it's raining sludge. Swamp sludge. Those coal generators are going to need to be topped off. Unrefrigerated food. It feels like the carbon dioxide is slowly starting to get tied in here. Yep. Hopefully this whole area down here will just become carbon dioxide. Although if we opened this up, it would just whoosh, it would whoosh down here. That would get it even further away from us. Kind of want all this polluted oxygen here to be done, though. Alright, we'll do another air deodorizer. We're still doing okay with the sand. We are using up our sand doing this, though. I am aware of that. But I find this is probably a better solution than trying to scrub all the CO2 out of the air currently. You can be deconstructed. You're not necessary over there anymore. You're probably not really necessary either, but I'm going to leave you going for a bit longer. Is that polluted water on the ground? No, it's just a bunch of polluted oxygen. Fair enough. Alright, it's about time to prioritize this area. I am tired of looking at it. I really am. Let's do it, everyone. Let's get it all taken care of. Just making sure research, combat. Okay. We gotta get it done. It's got to get done. And we've got our pump further down in the water. Pipe blocked. Oh, it's just because it was full. And we don't need that. We can actually reclaim... we can reclaim all of this material here. No liquid intake. I know. But we don't care about that. This should be holding the sleet wheat. Because nobody's worried about picking it up. No, I don't want to do that. What am I thinking? I almost did that and I'm like, no, wait, it's refrigerated over there. There's really no need to pick it up, to just leave it over there. It'll stay fresh. It's a good thing. What are you guys doing? Worried about O2. I know. I think we're going to need a CO2 scrubber to deal with in order to deal with the coal power plants. But for now, we'll just give everybody a little place to breathe at right here so they don't have to go quite so far. Yep, they're eating all the polluted oxygen up there. See, I'm starting to wonder if it's the CO2 buildup, which I imagine is the case, is why there's not a lot of work getting done here, is people just can't breathe. They gotta hold their breath the whole way in, and then they gotta go run and get some oxygen because they can't get anything done. I'll have to keep an eye on that. How are you not? You should be at a 9. You're the gateway air deodorizer. Go ahead and deconstruct this algae terrarium, please. Still doing rather well on algae. Clear cutting all of this is helping. There you go, MKaggy. There you go. I want to tap that, get this rain to stop. Oh, 7-Eye, I don't know if the underside is where you want to dig that. I mean, I guess it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but... Alright, 9 on the algae terrarium, folks. Let's get some breathable air down here, please. There you go. What? No, that's algae, but it... Or no, it got water, it needs algae, or vice versa. It's waiting on water. We also want to make some snazzy suits for everyone. Let's take care of this. Let's get this area knocked out. Still making fertilizer. We are going to need that fertilizer production here pretty soon. I think I'm going to try and set it up here. Or maybe I could set it up here? This might work, actually. Let's just plan out what this would look like. So we'll dig this out. Refinement, fertilizer maker. 1, 2, 3, and then we'd have to get rid of that ladder, which means we'd have to continue this over. Okay, so it might be time to straighten out this hallway as well, finally. I'm giving everyone a lot of tasks to do, and I don't normally like to do that. But we've got so many plans! So many things that we want to take care of. So this ladder is going to go away, and so is this one. Instead, we're going to tile across like that. And then we'll put our airlock somewhere like here. With our mechanized airlock, it'll be right there. That's pretty close to where I want the wall of that side to be. I think that's... What, because we're going to go over... No, the wall would go here, right? Up, up. That looks right. Okay, so I'm off by 1. It's the details. It's the little details right there, and then mechanized airlock here, and then we'll dig out that. Okay, wonderful. Feeling like we're getting somewhere finally. Oh no, that's no good. Well, that's fine because we're gonna need to dig this out as well. Why can't you... Oh, there's a ladder there? Well, let's deconstruct that. Somebody help Wild Rage get out. Somebody help Wild Rage get out. Don't build that. Break the... Okay, everyone. Look. It's not very cosmic. Just break this block. Please, somebody. Stacy, Wild Rage, break the block. Break it. Oh. Whoo. Oh. Wild Rage started having flashbacks. It's okay. We've got it under control now, at least. Goodness. Okay. So for fertilizer makers, this will have to be solid as well. So I have this pretty interesting idea. I think it's an interesting idea anyways. Of how to keep the natural gas where we want it to go. Using kind of a positive air pressure and then creating a mini vacuum so that the air is constantly flowing in and never flowing out. Foxheart, are you trapped? I think you guys are believing you're trapped over here. Okay, okay, okay. Let's figure out what's going on. Okay, it's this. Yep. Dig that out, please. Thank you. You guys can mop while the cavalry comes in to rescue you. Oh no, Kitsune Opal. I'm so sorry. But now you have to mop it up. I know, I know. Okay. Well, now there's hardly any carbon dioxide over here at all. What's the temperature doing? The Wheezewort is doing its job. That's good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's good. That's kind of a neat little positive pressure system there. Okay, let's look at this again. Fertilizer makers. We go here, here, and there. And we have a Puft over here. Oh my goodness. Pufts everywhere. I don't know what we're going to do with you. We might just leave you be. You'll be easy. You guys will be easy. This one should be pretty easy to get up there. Yeah. So I think... No, I'm rethinking this. So it's going to be, okay, so let's plan it out. Let's plan it out. So it's going to be, and we'll just make these a really low priority. So it'll be an algae deoxidizer here. No, algae deoxidizer there. Hold on, hold on. So if we go algae deoxidizer there, we can go air deodorizer here. And then we can put our vent there like that, which means that the door would go here. I kind of... that means decor there. Fertilizer maker, fertilizer maker, fertilizer maker. About like that. And then down and over, which means here is where we would do gas permeable tiles, like that. And this is where we would do our filtration and vacuum creation. Okay. I'm going to sleep on this. This isn't going to be anything we do right away as a high priority, but this is what I was thinking. So the basic idea is that we would have a gas pump here, and then we'll put a filter right over, let me see, the wall's going to be there, so we'll do the filter here, right? So then what happens is the gas pump pumps to the filter sends the natural gas on its way, and anything that isn't natural gas gets pumped over here. Now we'll have the algae deoxidizer running, and all this positive airflow from this gas vent will ideally create a vacuum. Actually, no. These are the other way. These are backwards. These are backwards. Algae deoxidizer would go here. Air deodorizer here. Vent would go like this, and then the pipe would connect there. So then basically what you have is you have the fertilizer maker is going to produce natural gas. There's going to be all other kinds of air in this room. The algae deoxidizer should reach max gas pressure over here fairly quickly if we get rid of some of these gas permeable tiles and just kind of keep this as a high pressure air bubble. So that when people open the airlock, we'll run the gas pump for a while, creating a vacuum in here. Because 3 fertilizer makers can keep up with a natural gas power generator at the exact amount. So a natural gas generator requires 60 grams of natural gas per second, and the fertilizer maker is 20 grams per second. If we use the air pump to create a vacuum in this room with the door locked prior to anybody going in there to mess with anything, before we ever pipe the fertilizer makers to be run, then this room should always be at an incredibly low air pressure, even when producing natural gas, as it will never build up. In fact, we'll have to let the line feed a little bit to ensure that it keeps the natural gas generator, which is going to go, likely the first one will go here and drip down into our collection area down here. Ooh, which everybody has gotten done. How great. How great. So we'll do one here. So we'll pipe the natural gas all the way over here. We'll get the natural gas generator running. It'll be tapped into the megawatt wire here. It'll drip its water down there and pump the CO2 down here. Now at some point we're going to have to bite the bullet and put a CO2 scrubber kind of in this corner, I'm thinking. And I imagine that this will start to fill up with water fairly quickly. What are you? Water? Get out of there. And we got more of it over here. Okay, so then the other gases will be filtered out to this vent, which as this room approaches vacuum, it will be less and less air coming over here. If it's polluted oxygen, it'll be scrubbed. Otherwise, if it's carbon dioxide, it may just get sucked back in. But that's okay, as long as this room sits at a very low air pressure and the outside of the room is at a very high air pressure, then it should pretty much almost always, when the door opens, have air swoosh in, as all of the natural gas should be drawn down here into this pit where the air pump is, as the other air comes rushing in with positive pressure. Now, if this fails and we get little wisps of natural gas that come out the door, it's not a problem. Once we scrub the CO2 down, it should sink down pretty far. And the plan, because we're going to have to deal with chlorine as well, is to have a more complex filtration system down here that basically catches air and sorts it into various areas. The CO2 will go over probably to where the CO2 scrubber is. Natural gas will be fed into the natural gas line, and chlorine will go over to some more pit. That's going to be much further into the future. For now, really, I just want this carbon dioxide to sweep down out of the base. But you can already see how much just a little bit extra pressure from the polluted oxygen here is having trouble swapping with the carbon dioxide, because it's created just this high pressure chasm. And this is open all the time, and it's mixing, but it takes time. With this door only opening every so often, and there being an incredible high amount of pressure of oxygen here, I feel pretty confident that the natural gas will stay like 99.9% in this room. And again, this is just my design. I don't know if this is how I'm going to run with it, but I think we're going to try it. I think we're going to do a living experiment and run with it and see how it goes. And we can make any fine-tune adjustments later, because we're going to need that fertilizer because we're using it up, and I want to nix this area here. I want to shut this whole area down over here. Oh no, we got sand. I'll have to dig you up there. Yeah, that'll have to happen. They'll be upset. They'll be upset with us, but... So that's the design. I'd love to show you how it's going to work, except, yes, flee, Craig. Craig's like, I just did what you told me. It's okay, Craig. You can take a spot on the medical cot. I promise I'll remember to unassign you from there after you get all healed up. Craig's just running. I need a shower. I feel so dirty. So, yeah, I'd love to show you how it's going to work, except that's going to have to be next episode. We're at our time for this episode. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 15. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching. As always, I've had a good time playing. Please come back next time as we play with hatches some more. Well, maybe not, but we'll at the very least get our fertilizer making section completed, at which point we'll be able to... well, we're going to have to process more of this polluted water, which I feel like we're just going to cut over and up and across. But until next time, take care.